Well, Boston, you didn't show up yet again. And not only that, you lost back to back 20-point leads. Oh man, I have so much to say about this team because I am a little ticked off at the Boston Celtics right now.
It's basketball time.
Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the All Round Sports Podcast for sports, everything on this channel. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are talking about the Celtics losing again to the New York Knicks after having another 20-point lead. Last time they had a 20-point lead, they lost in overtime, 108 to 105. This time, they lose 91 to 90. But Josh Hart being the main scorer of the night with a total of 23 points. And then Cat going off as well for a double-double with 21 points and 17 rebounds. And then also, second leading scorer was Jalen Brunson. Mikal Bridges again making the defensive play that won the game for the Knicks. But Jason Tatum, where in the world are you at? You only had 13 points again yesterday. And then the two people that had 20 points were Jaylen Brown and Derek White. Jrue Holiday had 10, and Al Horford only had 4. And Porzingis finally at least showed up a little bit, and with 8 points. But the Celtics were horrible last night. They were each 80% from the free throw line, but they were so gosh darn awful from field goal range. They missed 30, they had 94, but they made only 34. That is 60 that they missed. And not only that, they missed 33 pointers of 10 of 40. They are the worst team in the NBA right now. They are just an embarrassment because they were in the NBA Finals last year and won it. Now they're on the brink of being eliminated to the New York Knicks that haven't made an Eastern Conference Finals since 2000. This is just insanity. But I think the Celtics are screwed because you had to win this game. But I'm going to talk about this more in just a second. Before we get started, though, if you guys do enjoy this video, please share it with your favor. Smash that button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. For now, let's talk about the Celtics. Celtics. What is going on right now? I need to ask y'all that serious question. You are down 2-0 against the Knicks. You had a chance to win this game again. You had another 20-point lead. And what do? Miss 60 field goal? I mean, that is awful. That is horrible. And I think it's panic time if you're Boston. Because that was awful last night. Jason Tatum, where has this brother been? And you got guarded by Mikal Bridges on the last play of the game. This is the man that's made back-to-back game-saving defensive plays. First game you lose by 3, and now you only lose by 1. Well, now you're about to go back to Madison Square Garden, where the Knicks fans reside. And you know what they're going to do. They're going to start chirping. That's what they're going to do because they have a chance to knock you off. And I said in my previous video I did, I'm going to say it again. If the Celtics lost this game, they were either going to get swept or gentlemen swept. The Celtics are just the biggest embarrassment in the NBA right now. I mean, the Cavaliers didn't lose back-to-back 20-point leads. They actually lost putting up a fight. Y'all just have been choking up the bag. I mean, y'all have just been like in a hot run, and then all of a sudden you just go out there and lay an egg. But let me ask a question. Jason Tatum, was Steve Kerr right to sit you out? Because I still don't believe he was. If you lose this series, I might change my mind. Because Jason Tatum, You had 13 points yesterday and 18 rebounds. And Jaylen Brown and Derek White had 20 each. And Al Horford, his defense has been terrible. And Drew Holiday, his defense also been trash. I mean, and then the Knicks. I gotta give another shout out to Josh Hart. This man had 23 yesterday, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. And Cat, holy cow, this man was going off. He had 21 points, 17 rebounds, and 1 assist. And OG only had 5. And then not only that, Jalen Brunson had 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. And then Mikal Bridges, he only had 14 points, and he was hitting threes from all over the place. And then had 7 assists and 3 rebounds. And the only other two people that scored was Mitchell Robinson and Miles McBride. And Cameron Payne only had an assist. I don't know who that is really, but he's a player. But I mean, dang to the dang. The Celtics are the worst team right now. They are getting humiliated at home by one of the best road teams in the playoffs this year, the Celtics. Correction, the Knicks. They are awful right now. They missed 60 from field goal range, and they missed 45 3-pointers last time, and they missed 3 this time. You got to change up your game. You need to stop taking these threes. You need to stop putting the ball in danger's way. And you need to actually get up there, play hard-nosed football, play that physical football that you know from last season, and actually do something. Because if you don't, you are on the verge of getting swept. Because that was awful from the Celtics yesterday. They were awful. They had 16 turnovers yesterday. And they have each had 42 points inside the paint. It's Jason Tatum. You had a chance to win the game. The ball was in your hands, and you let it slip out by Mikal Bridges again. I mean, the Celtics are so screwed. They are toast. They're like burnt toast that can never be good because it's so black on the outside that it doesn't have any taste. Because that's how the Celtics are looking right now. And I'm showing no disrespect whatsoever to the Boston Celtics. I'm not showing any of that whatsoever. But the Celtics are getting embarrassed right now. They are getting humiliated by the Knicks, a team that just got done beating the Pistons. And now you're on the verge of getting either swept or gentlemen swept. Y'all need to do something, or else you could be the biggest embarrassment in the NBA playoffs this season. I'm telling you all that right now. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys think the Celtics can still come back in this series? Or are they toast? Let me know in the comments what you guys think down below. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to do me a favor. Smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao for now.